Folks, this Michael Jackson hater said that Michael Jackson did not believe in the real God. What should I say to that? As far as I know, Michael Jackson believed in God, number one. Number two, he was a good human being as far as I know. Give loads of charity, etc., etc. Seemed like a nice guy. Very nice guy. Fine. On Michael Jackson, I'll say that if he did do child molestation, he has to face his God. That's Michael Jackson. Number two, if you want to get into technicalities, I don't like bringing this up, but it's just thoughts going through my head. I always sometimes write God-Allah. I'll repeat that. On Facebook, whatever, I write God-Allah. But Allah is the Islamic name for God. And God can be used for Islam or Christianity, Jews, etc. Let me tell you, let me just say what's coming to my mind. According to Christian God, first of all, Jesus in the Bible calls God Father. Now in Islam, that's haram. You cannot call God Father. We are all the servants of God. So they're there, Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulad, Kul Huwallahu Ahad. So you cannot call God Father according to Islam. Just stating the facts. In Christian God, he says, I'm just pointing out the differences. So God and Allah might not be even 100%, God forgive me, in collaboration. Christian God says, Jesus said, and there is also a debate over there. They said he's not Jesus, he's Hazrat Isa, according to Islam. Anyways, Jesus said that pray once a day. When you wake up, you have to pray like this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Save us from the evil one. Save us from shaitan. Give us this day our daily bread, etc. That's so pray once a day. Islam says you have to, it's an order, it's not a request. You have to pray 5 times a day. 5, it's a must. As a Muslim, I cannot question anything. But as a human being, thoughts come in my mind. Third point. Islam says Jesus Christ, Hazrat Isa, was not crucified. So I cannot question that. I cannot question that. But I'm just, at the same time, I just want to say something. In the Bible, I think it's in Bible of, I've done some research. In the Bible of Mark, book of Mark, Peter, the exact verse, I'm not Dr. Zakir Naik, who has such a brilliant memory. I've got a good memory. Peter says to Jesus, I hope you never get crucified. And Jesus turns around and he says, get away from me, devil. Get away from me, shaitan. Get away. This is coming from the devil. If I don't get crucified, devil wins, as far as I recall. But Islam says he was not crucified. He was taken up to heaven, and someone replaced him on the cross. So what basically is saying, Islam saying what you see in church is a lookalike, as far as I know. Anyways, folks, I don't mean to get into things in a raw way. I do think a lot sometimes. The nutshell is man was not made to understand life but to live it. That's the bottom line. Number two, never lose faith. There is a God out there. God, Allah, Bhagwan, Supreme Spirit, as I keep calling him. In Taoism says is Supreme Spirit. Hinduism says Bhagwan. Christians, Jews say God. Islam says Allah, etc., etc., etc. So the bottom line is never lose faith in him. Yeah? And inshallah, God willing, all will come out okay. Thank you, folks. And I don't mean to offend nobody. I'm just talking totally candid what came to my mind. Thank you. Good night.